Hi everyone, this is Zlo and I think I really need to cast this shit. We have a couple of players back to the game, got back to the game after like many years. Actually, I'm not entirely sure if they were not playing for like 7-8 years or maybe 5 years. Maybe they were occasionally playing. So we have pretty good team here on the left. Sea Solar and Nagel as UEF and Seraphim on the left side, and on the right side we have Fensal. How do I pronounce? As a Russian I would pronounce ISU, and Bluescreen-ISU. So Bluescreen actually started with vanilla Supreme Commander build order with 2 maxes, 2 pigeons and then factory, which is extremely slow. His ally at least knows something, and he's going towards the middle fast enough, but Solar is very strong opponent. On very often plays on ISIS, so even I may lose to him. So we see some units from blue screen, but not knowing the timing of ACU to the middle, it's hard to use it. So we have drone, nice. Maybe that was the cause of such a build order. Not microing the drone. Come on. Maybe that was the cause of weird build order to make a drone later. However, with worse micro, he's not reclaiming as well as he possibly could. Actually, though, the zoo is pretty juicy with 54 mass per thing. So I didn't expect much, but still. Solar and Nagel are now ahead in score drastically. They also reclaim their main base heavily. At least Solar. Air advantage is surely on the left side. I know what those bombers doing. I guess they bombing engineers that overbuilding power here. So Bluescreen has drones, and by the way, FAF adds a feature that can auto rebuild drones if you wish so, while in vanilla you would lose an upgrade if you lose a drone. Also, this feature when you can see reclaim and feature of spread attack and spread move, very useful for bombers trying to attack big groups of T1. No TMD. Well, Nagel doesn't have T2 anywhere except his ACU, so he's making pigeon on the front line. So Bluescreen has a T2 ACU, so after this moment it doesn't really matter. Oh my god, this template. After this moment doesn't really matter what happens in the game, because all sides now have T2 PDs and game becomes super static. But we now have Solar with T2 transport drops, and there is no air at all for right side, except there are a couple flags here for Fensal. It seems as if Solar wants to drop his army and his ACU as well to some of enemy bases. However, he's now forced to defend, and if I were him, I would drop a factory first. I don't know why it's so loud. Drop a factory, because it's obvious that he's gonna win this fight. I'd rather be able to reclaim as fast as I can. Drop a factory, start reclaiming another, make another pigeon, so you be able to use that mass. Now nothing happens on the bottom, and Nagel is slowly getting super ahead with Tech 3 max almost done. Same for Solar, is getting Tech 3 max. Unfortunately, guys on the right doesn't have all maxes on T2, so this game is done. Unfortunately, I don't think my PC can speed it up even more. Not sure if I should watch it more, and I have no idea how it can continue longer than it is now, because actual replay files show that it's supposed to be long. Unless they over eco and let their opponents to win or get some sort of advantage. Now there are all T2 maxes in the base for Bluescreen, so he's not so far behind. Same for Fensel, but well, actually Solar has all T2. Same for Nagel, and Nagel also has almost all capped. I mean, forward ones even capped now. Don't think that actually may work here. Solar is finally getting res after already having 3k of power. Maybe right now it should show even more. Actually no, it's not 3k, that was overflow from an ally. And when this will finish, it will actually help him making his res. But actually already halfway done. And making TD here, and Nano ACU here. Not very successful overcharges, but just 2 T2 PDs doesn't look to be enough to stop this ACU. No flags in the key positions for the right team. From ACU upgrades I only see T2, and here he has T2 and drones. Still building his template. Actually there is some T2 drops including flag, but most importantly artillery is there. Both armies falling behind, protecting the base, so this mostly will be, well actually no, it will not be pure reclaim the nation, because about 6 maxes will fall, so this does hurt, because actual time you need to rebuild those is a lot. And Bluescreen constructing multiple HQs, by the way, which you certainly don't need to. If you look, you can select your T1 factory, and there is cheaper version of factory. Nagel is getting second allocation. Fensal is probably finally to discover that Tech 3 Air consumes a lot of air, a lot of power, so those players not adapting well enough to new FAF stuff. You need resource allocation or Tech 3 power to be able to produce air in FAF, but I guess they should eventually learn about it. Nuggle does have Tech 3 power and probably going Tech 3 air, yes, and his upgrade is finished. Not sure what he's doing now. Need more assist for it. Yeah, Tech 3 air, but well, Tech 3 ACU here. Yes, it is a Tech 3 ACU making SAMs. And Solar already making fabs. At least not a front line. So, oh, Tech 3 Angels coming to assist. They have a lot of build power, 40 build power. Whatever it is here, it will finish this ACU, and this ACU will have a lot of fun here, and this Autumns as well. That probably, I don't even know what that was. Tech 3. Look at that HP. I don't have mods that shows all upgrades. Tech 3 gun and double nano. That's really nice. This army actually had no chance at all even without ACU, because there are Tech 3 units. Too bad there is no way to even make this ACU stronger. This ACU alone should be able to win this game. Solar also have strong ACU, but instead he's just ecoing and getting to 300 mass income. And actually about to get nuke, which may overload his power resources. Also, if you want to overcharge, you need to make power storage, and then you will able to overcharge, because overcharge now costs 5,000 power, so it kind of was nerfed in that case, but Splash got buffed and some other stats got buffed, so I mean, it was nerfed before, but then it got buffed again. So kind of rebalance of overcharge. It's kind of much better now, because you have to actually make a decision now. Maybe Solar has stopped his air and now able to build nuke? No, not sure what he should stop or not stop, but I think it's we are watching Solar economy, and his power is dropping up and down as Nuggle is overcharging. You see Nuggle is overcharging and it drops Solar power. That means Nuggle probably needs more storage. You can see like he's overcharging and Solar's power is dropping hard. Yeah, he needs his own power. Nagel is not going to quit having fun here. Ow. The bug with the regen. Oh, now when I'm looking like that, it's fine. Not even sure how the Autumns died there. Yeah, ACU having trouble against shields because it's only 200 DPS and 800 more per overcharge. Oh, killed this mobile shield just in time. There are more PDs being built by Fensal. I know why we slowed it down. They are not echoing towards Tech 3 maxes as far as I see, and Bluescreen didn't rebuild his Tech 2 maxes. I don't even know why Nagel is retreating. He really needs engineers here to reclaim so he can get all Tech 3 max by himself. He's making Yothota. I guess I know where Solar actually is spending all his mass. Probably on this fat boy. It looks like a little bit, but the 3 engines do have a lot. He really needs more power. I mean, he should have made 2 extra pigeons before nuke. Oh, where's ACU? Why not go and have another veterans? I don't know. Doesn't really make too much sense now attacking without ACU to those T2 PDs. There is so much shielding here actually that it may be hard to break even with those Perseus. So yeah, that was the first game I found those guys had. I mean, first game kind of online, not against each other. That's technically second game that Replay Vault could find for me. I will go ahead and try to look for other kind of long interesting games. This one is certainly not very interesting. So, sorry if I wasted your time here. Oh, nuke wasn't didn't fire. So many PDs. Protection against drops. Nah, I don't know. When drops land, it is usually artillery, so rather shut it down on while it's coming. Of course, yeah, it's still good, it's still useful, but yeah. So thanks for watching, hope it wasn't boring.